Today we are leaving behind our new temporary home base in Kaohsiung, where we have been staying for the past 3 weeks, to embark on a small, social distancing friendly road trip. We want to get away from the city for a day or two and enjoy some incredible scenery, and we can think of no better place to do this than the mountains of central Taiwan.
Good afternoon, welcome back to Taiwan. We're not in Kaohsiung today, we're still staying there, but we rented a car today to explore a little bit of another part of Taiwan.
We're going into the mountains today, into the Alishan National Park scenic area.
It's one of the really famous places here in Taiwan. It's supposed to be very beautiful. We rented a car, we've been driving for about 2 hours now, so we're starting to get very close. And as you can see, we're already in a very beautiful area. Just look at the surroundings here, wow.
Palm trees, very green scenery, and we're gonna show you the new member of the team.
This is Norma, our car for today and for tomorrow, because we are like on a 2-day trip to explore Alishan. We wanted to do it justice and at least give it 2 days. Probably you can spend a lot more time here, but this is her, Norma. She has this beautiful smooth white color and these sexy 16-inch rims. She's a little bit of dirty girl, as you can tell right here.
We literally just picked her up an hour ago, so that is not our fault. But yeah, she's looking good and she is super cheap. I mean, I don't mean to... That's not really a compliment for a lady, but
No.
she's cheap.
Yeah, she's cheap. We paid 1,350 Taiwanese dollar per day to rent as well. That includes insurance, includes a lot of things. I'd say it's a really good price, and thank you for Vivienne for arranging that rental car and that good price. Thank you so much.
Vivienne is a lady who lives in Kaohsiung who also watches our videos and who has been kind enough to offer us out with a whole bunch of planning related stuff. So thank you, Vivienne, for everything and for hooking us up with Norma.
Let's go, time to head up the mountain.
Check out this scenery, look how beautiful with the mountains in the background, wow.
And all these palm trees right up here on both sides of the road.
Wow, this is amazing. So the main reason we wanted to do this road trip, even though we only decided yesterday evening that we were going to rent a car for 2 days and drive all the way up here, was because we want to see the fireflies here in Taiwan. It's something it's pretty famous for, pretty well known for. You can't see them somewhere in the city parks, obviously, so you have to go to places that are a bit more remote.
Or in this case, already quite remote.
Quite remote. And based on what we read, Reli is supposed to be one of the better spots where you have a good chance of seeing the fireflies. Pretty easy to find accommodation, or so we hope, because it's already 3 p.m.
And we didn't book anything, we didn't book any hotel or anything.
But it's quite snaky, quite windy. Haven't gotten car sick yet, so that's a plus.
Of course you haven't. I mean, excellent driving skills right here. Whoop whoop. Oh, just look at the views here with the mountains. Look at it.
And just look at those views, palm trees everywhere.
Time for a little nap.
You better not.
I can drive with my eyes closed, I think. Wait, let me try.
No. You're doing pretty well, actually. Especially those turns are pretty hard to get in. You're nailing them. We have arrived to the little city of Reli. Right there is a temple behind us. There's some shops here. We're looking for a tourist center or visitor center, which we think would have to be around here somewhere to try to figure out a good place to sleep, a good place to go later on for the fireflies. The views here. Oh, I love it. Now if we could only find a hotel decently priced, because that could be a little bit more expensive here, a little bit more difficult to find, with a view of the mountainside, that would be... Oh, We just went into this small coffee shop where someone gave us a map indicating on the map where they think there would be a good hotel for us within our budget. Well, a little bit over, well, a lot over our budget actually, like more than double our current budget for our apartment in Kaohsiung, which already is over budget. But anyway, I mean, it has super nice views here. There's supposed to be a Taiwanese lady out on the road somewhere here awaiting us, waving at our white little car, but so far nobody. We have no idea whatsoever what this hotel is gonna look like. And it is getting pretty close to dark, so we're gonna have to huddle if you want to see fireflies in time. It's not a lady, it's a man, and he's over there. We've passed by this place, I think, twice.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
It looks like it could potentially have a really nice view, because that is the mountainside over there. Okay. Wow! Oh, look at the view! You can't see the view, it's blown out. Look at that! That is not too shabby. Wow! So what did we manage to work out from all the Google Translate?
Alright, so the plan is, well, first of all, this room...
Put on some light here. You can't give a room tour if it's dark.
So first of all, this room is really on the mountainside here. It costs 1,500 Taiwanese dollars, which is about 45 euros, $50, a little bit more than we usually pay. It also includes breakfast, and it includes free tour, free Firefly tour by the owner. So I mean, it's pretty good value. He will take us around and show us where the fireflies are, which is exactly what we are here for.
We are staying on the tea plantation. Look at that. The plants are right outside here. Literally, we can take our own tea if you want.
Yeah, we could take our own fresh tea. I mean, it's like 2 meters, 3 meters below the window. There's tea growing there, so right there.
The weather has taken a bit of a turn for the worse here. Alright, we make a run for it. Look like you're gonna rob a bank or something.
Who says I'm not?
That way. This is the place where we came earlier. This is the nice lady that arranged a very nice room for us that we had a little bit of trouble getting to, but still really, really nice. Had a bit of downtime, and now we're gonna have some food. Fishy. Ooh la la.
This looks really, really good. She said it was a soup with tomato and a soup with mushroom, but it's so much more. It's like almost looks a bit like a bouillabaisse with some.
Yeah, yours has some seafood in it as well.
There's some seafood in it. There's lots of vegetables. Some I think there are fish balls as well. Oh, this looks so good.
So we're gonna finish this so we can get cracking on those fireflies.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mm.
Thank you. So it has gotten dark now, and in a few minutes our host is gonna come pick us up. He is going to take us on a private, free guided tour, showing us around the fireflies in this area.
We don't really know what to expect. We know it's like a place famous for fireflies.
Alishan has about 2/3 of all the fireflies that there are in Taiwan, which is why we came here. And apparently they love humidity, and that's why they're here in the mountains. Wow. Wow.
Nice.
That is crazy. So many. Fireflies, you know, it's such a mysterious concept. It's a little bit romantic, fairy tale-like, but basically you could also look at it as a giant orgy. Because that is actually what it is.
Really?
Fireflies only live for a few days, just long enough to mate, conceive, and have the babies. Like the larvae or whatever you call it.
That sounds like an interesting lifetime.
And that is actually also why fireflies flash their lights.
Each species has its own like patterns and stuff like that. So that's how the males and the females know that they are the same species, because otherwise, I mean, you don't know, and then you would be with the wrong species, and they know which one are their species just because of the flashing. We weren't really able to film that much like with video because it's really, really dark out there, and you need to switch off your lights and your phone and lamps because otherwise they don't flash because they're scared of light or something, I don't know. But we managed to get some really cool pictures. We did some long exposure shots. Most of the pictures we did were like a 15-second exposure shot, so you can see like a lot of the flashes there. All those 15 seconds are crammed into one picture.
Yeah, and all that light. So every place in the picture where there was a firefly during the last 15 seconds just turns up as one huge big pile of small little firefly lights. And the guide put one on our heads. The light that they produce comes from a chemical reaction inside their tails. And when you put one on your hand, you can actually tell that the tail is like bzz, bzz, bzz. Yeah. Wow! Look at it! That's amazing. Wow! Oh, it's under my shirt. Yeah, don't go that way. Wow! Tomorrow morning we're gonna have some breakfast here.
We're gonna get up early in the morning to watch the sunrise. We're gonna show you that as well.
Polls are open now. Will we make it? Will we actually see the sunrise? The sunrise is here at 5:30 a.m.
If we don't make it, we can just cut this part out of the video and then people will never know we are planning to do it.
We're gonna go to bed now and we will see you in the morning bright and early at 5 a.m. for a 5:25 a.m. sunrise. Keep the bets going if you think we're gonna make it or not. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning. The sunrise mission failed, but only by a little bit and not in the way that we would have expected, because I did get up. I got up at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. only to realize that if we wanted to watch the sunrise from here, from our little bungalow, we would have to be on a room on the opposite side of the building. We saw it getting light, but we didn't see the sunrise.
Yeah, there were also some mountains in the distance, so we couldn't really see the sunrise that well anyway.
Anyway, still beautiful view. Check this out. So yeah, not too shabby. Now we're going to fetch some breakfast at our host next door, and then we're gonna head out for the day, pack up all our stuff, get into Norma, which I hope, those are some words I hope I would never have to utter in my life. It sounds a little bit weird saying that, but, and head out. The light is really beautiful today.
It is.
You wouldn't know because we never get up early, but... Oh crap, no. No, stay here.
Breakfast time. Not sure what this is. Looks very traditional. Really curious.
It does look like porridge. It is porridge. Some type of fruit in there, but I'm not sure what it is. It's like almost like a mango or something. It's not great, but it's definitely not bad. Apparently we spoke too soon. Apparently this is the spread that we get for breakfast.
Wow. Little breakfast feast here.
Pretty
Looks like
nice.
they have some omelets, some sauteed vegetables, some peanuts. Let's dig in. We had a really good time here. Our hosts were so kind to us. The breakfast was really good, very tasty, lots of different options there. We also received these 2 face masks from them as a small gift from them, because probably they're not wearing them too much, because I mean they're up in the mountains here, pretty secluded. And yeah, we had a really good time here. Highly recommend to come here to really, if you want to see the fireflies. And yeah, today we are going to explore actually the rest of Alishan Scenic Park, or at least a part of it, and really excited to be here. So if you want to see some more beautiful views here, then I would suggest watch the next video, because I think the views are going to be really good, maybe even better than the ones we had. I don't know. Anyway, if you liked it, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more of our adventures here in Taiwan, and then after that, maybe who knows where we are going, where the current events take us, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.